Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Boys and Girls Club, Coudert Clubhouse. Beautiful spring day. It's not spring yet, but it feels like it. Got a group of kids today. This is a topic that I know a little bit about, but not too much. But they want to do it. I'm here to do it with them. Let's introduce ourselves, please.
My name is Terrell, and I'm 10.
Terrell, do you actually talk like that?
No.
Talk the way you regular talk.
My name's Adrian. I'm 11.
And were you leaning back for when you had to
My
talk?
name is Harrison, and I'm 10.
Okay. No banging on the table, please. Today's topic is... Should I do it in a minute? Today's topic is comic books. I'm going to let you know how much I know about comic books. I'm not going to be in this conversation too much. When I was in school, people read comic books. Boom, the end. No, there was a place on 57th Street that we used to all gather around. And it was a comic book store. And they had like models for Star Wars and Star Trek and all that stuff. And we used to hang out there because my school was in the city. And it was like on 59th and 2nd. And the comic book store was on 57th. So after school, the nerds, we used to call them the nerds. They used to go there, and read comic books. That's as much as I know about comic books. So you guys could take it away. What you got?
The Batman comic books.
Okay, what about them?
Some of them are good, some of them are bad.
Like life. You need to give me more information than that. I don't even know what Batman is. What, DC?
Yeah, he's DC.
Okay, I need all that information. DC. When was the first Batman comic book? How many of them you have? How many different series they got?
The first Batman comic book was in the 1940s. Was where it was first started. And Batman was created by Bob Kane, which already died, and he used to have a sidekick named Robin that was also created on the same year as Batman. And he used to always be in some of the Batman comic books.
What, Robin?
Yeah, Robin, his sidekick.
Okay. I remember the TV show in 1969. That's all. Remember watching that.
That was a good show.
Batman.
Adrian, what do you know about comic books? What's your favorite? What's your go-to?
Marvel.
Marvel? Mm-hmm. What's your favorite cartoon? A comic book. And how many comic books do you have?
About 5.
You got 5?
Yeah.
Get out of here, man. I got 5 and I don't even know that I have 5.
I think I have 100 something.
Okay, you see, now we're talking. I got 100. You got a little box already with the little plastics and everything, right? You got yours in plastic? No? You just keeping them rough and rugged like that? Oh, and those comic books are worth nothing.
I gotta find the plastic.
Oh, they worth nothing. When you buy the comic book, you're supposed to buy the plastic. If you got no plastic, your comic book, you bought it for what? $2? It's worth 40 cents now.
I think they put the plastic over the book on the comic book to make it look new.
No, they put it on so that the pages don't get smeared and they keep the cover intact. Those covers are they're not thick. It's not like it's a hardcover. It's a thin piece of paper with color, and people actually read it, so it gets folded and bent and all that. What about you, buddy? You got any comic books?
Oh, I have it in my phone.
Oh, you see, you got the electronic style. You got the comic books that are digital, baby.
You get comic books on your phone?
Yeah,
I've seen those before. They got digital comic
They're
books.
free. You can just get them.
You gotta get more than the 5 you got. You gotta go on somewhere down the line and find some comic books.
You
for
can
free.
also order them too.
Yeah, I know you can order them on
Or go to
online.
shops.
You can make them too. You know how to make a comic book? You should make your own superhero.
Mm-mm.
So how many comic books you have?
By 3,
See, you got 3. He's right there. 3. And what's your favorite character?
the Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, classic. What's that? He's what? DC also?
He's Marvel.
He's Marvel?
Marvel.
Okay.
Gotta catch up.
I was checking up on you guys. I want to make sure that you knew. I knew. I want to make sure you knew.
I feel like Marvel's better than DC.
Yep.
Because DC got less superheroes. Marvel got a lot. It's like a whole universe of superheroes.
That doesn't mean that it's
Marvel.
good. Marvel makes better movies.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what was that movie
I think DC got
called?
good characters. Like the Wonder Woman movie, the first one was good. Some of the Superman movie back in the days, that was a good one. And they got some good Batman movies, but they make so many different Batman movies that
You get started.
it's out of control. There's Spider-Man too. There's like the Amazing Spider-Man, the Return of Spider-Man, It's just too much Spider-Man. Just the guy that throws the webs. That's all I need to know.
My favorite Batman movie was The Dark Knight with
That's a
the
good one.
Joker
That was a good one.
and Batman Begins.
Yeah, you're talking about comic books. I'm done with my conversation. What else you could tell me about comic books? How much are they worth? You know the most expensive comic book?
Yes,
Which one?
it's the first Superman comic book.
I thought it was X-Men for a while.
Nope.
X-Men 1.
X-Men 1 is I think it is less. I think
It's like $50,000.
50,000.
I got that.
What?
I got that. It's light. For a comic book, you crazy.
I know a comic book store.
The Superman one I said is like $500,000
Why do they make the comic books so much money for?
because it's old.
It's expensive because it's probably
old.
It is old.
It's really
It only
old.
came out a certain amount of prints. Maybe certain thousands, and then when they don't last for a long time, and they become more scarce, they become more valuable. It's like baseball cards. You get a Ken Griffey rookie card, probably cost you about $10,000, and when Ken Griffey was first playing, you go to the supermarket and buy a pack of cards for 25 cents with a bubble gum. So
Bubble gum.
it all depends how you save it. Coins are the same thing. You know how they have coins that are worth like a penny's worth like $1,000 or something. It's the same thing. It's whatever people want to pay. I want to pay for a penny, 1 penny. You got a penny for 1943, I'll give you another penny for 1991. I don't want. It's no big deal to me. It's a penny.
Money.
What else? Tell me something interesting about comic books.
Marvel. They also have a lot of superheroes like
Oh, yeah.
Captain Marvel, Mrs. Marvel.
The Black Widow, Iron Man, Thor, who else? Incredible Hulk, yeah, Spider-Man,
The Fantastic Fours.
yeah.
What was the first comic book?
Oh my god.
What was
bro.
it?
The Civil War.
Yeah, it was a Civil War.
It was a Civil War comic book?
I think so.
Yeah, it was. And
Civil
then,
War. Batman? No.
no. Batman's in DC, but
It had to-
Captain
it had to be
America
Superman.
versus Iron Man.
That was the first comic book?
yeah, it was.
Ever?
Yeah.
Not ever.
Yes, it was.
But it couldn't be because that means that there was already 2 different comiks. I'm talking about the
There's-
first one had to be Superman, I think.
The first one of DC was Superman. Then started coming on.
And then the first one started with Superman. Then it came to Batman in the late.
No.
40s.
Wait, I know the first comic book. It was Captain America versus the Red Skull. The first comic book. No, not Red Skull. The Nazis.
Yeah, it was that one.
Nazis.
That one.
Captain
The Nazis,
America
Nazis.
versus-
But then if they
Nazis.
were versus the Nazis, that had to be in the 40s.
That was
I
the
thought-
time
I
of the
thought-
Nazis, yeah.
Yeah, but I
It
thought
was.
Superman came out before that.
No,
No,
Superman
came
wait,
after.
Wait. No, Superman was first. No, Superman came out in 1938,
And
and
then
then Batman came out in 1939, and then that was when it came out with the comic books in the 1940s.
yeah,
It
but
started with Superman.
no, it started with
Yeah, Batman had comic books in the 1940s, because back then they didn't have no TVs, so they had to make it as a comic book for everybody to read.
Yeah, but before that came Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel was the first comic book.
Yeah.
It says
first-
here the first comic book ever made was in 1837. It was made in a whole bunch of different languages, and it was called The Avengers of Oba Obuk. That was the first one.
1837.
That means Nazis in a different language, I think.
That's what it was.
That was 307 years ago.
Yeah.
And then
Stan Lee.
Stanley died
the first comic book ever. I mean, they're not quoting DC and all that. I guess they saying the first comic book that.
It was
All
Marvel.
right, what was the first superhero? Let's go there.
Captain America.
Yeah, Captain America was our first
Captain
one that was
America.
created.
Fighting the Nazis.
Oh, it doesn't say depending on TV comic book.
It was Captain America.
Yeah, it was.
He came out before Superman and
And
everybody.
Batman. And yeah, Captain America was first. No, Captain America first came out in 1915. That was when he actually came out, and then they came out with him as the first comic
This
book.
says something. The first comic book, earliest superhero was Mandrake the Magician.
He died or is he alive?
Who? No, he's probably dead. Who debuted in 1934, 4 years before Superman. So
that means
Superman came out in
Batman-
38.
Batman was in 39. Superman was in 38.
That means Captain America was behind that comic book.
Wait, what?
You know that comic book he just said? Behind
Oh,
that
yeah.
was
Oh, yeah.
Captain America doing Nazis.
And they show the cover. 1930s.
And I think the guy that did that comic book of Batman,
There were
And-
two people.
his name was Lewis Wilson. He been passed away like
No,
at least,
actually, he's still alive.
no, he's not. He died already.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah, he did. He
Oh,
died.
yeah.
He died like 17 years ago.
Yeah, no, but first they quit. Stan Lee had to take over the comic book joint.
I think on one of those on that night when Lewis Wilson, I don't know, it was something happened on that night and he just died. Like, it was crazy. He didn't have cancer outside though. That's weird. What?
Well, that's enough. I don't know no more about comic books. I think we're done on that one.
I heard about the Marvel superhero Deadpool.
Yeah.
They have like comic books of him. Like I seen it in comic book stores, but I just haven't.
I have 3 of them.
You have 3 of them?
Yeah, I have 3 of them.
Are they good or okay?
No, I mean, they're pretty good. Deadpool, he's Deadpool.
Yeah, he's just Deadpool for life.
I think I gotta learn a little more about comic books in order to be
Yeah.
participating in this conversation. I feel
They
like
just made like so many.
Did
comic
you know?
books.
Did you know Superman? You know how he had Supergirl behind him, right?
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Superman-
So there was
Supergirl?
actually an African American kid
What the-
behind Superman, behind the Supergirl, and he didn't see the sun when he got to Earth. He never saw the sun, so he never started his powers.
Ah,
So
Supergirl?
he never
Superman's-
became a hero. But then they found him. He had the exact same power as Supergirl and Superman. He was
Supergirl.
just African American.
Supergirl
Nice.
and Superman have like this. No, Supergirl's Superman's cousin actually.
I remember having Super Dog.
Oh yeah,
What?
Super Dog.
Yeah,
It's a super dog.
yeah. I used to have that little dog with a little cape on him.
And I think Batgirl's like Batman's cousin.
She must be Spanish because back, they're all cousins.
Oh yeah, and the Bat family. They got like this big Bat family.
Did you know Batman adopted all the Robins except one?
Why he didn't adopt the last one? He ain't like his attitude.
No,
No,
because
the
the
last one was
last
good.
one he created, he was the real father.
Oh,
He was a
Deep.
he was a father
That's
to
deep.
all of them.
it sounds like
Yep.
one of those housewives of Atlanta or something like that.
The mom was an assassin from the Assassin Corps.
Okay. Oh yeah, and Azrael was born like I guess like he was from the Order of Saint Dumas or something. I don't know. It's something like Bat Family guy. He's kind of like a creature or something.
Did you know
Something.
Thor fought
Was it
Zeus?
me or is it hot in here? Yeah, because I can't. I could barely breathe. Like I feel the sweat coming off my lip, and
you know-
I feel like I have no air right now.
Terrell,
What?
did you know that Thor fought Zeus? They each had a hand-to-hand combat battle.
I know.
Thor went all the way up to the heavens and started fighting Zeus.
And Thor won because Thor is the best.
Are you waiting for me to say something? I know nothing about it. I already
Are
let
you ready? Are you
I
ready?
let you guys know this a long time ago.
What's that movie called? Are you ready to see Thor 4?
Oh yeah.
That's gonna come out like
see that one.
it's coming. It's gonna come out next year, like in May.
I know.
It's pretty tough.
I hope it's good.
I hope it is too.
Cause all the other Thor movies are not that good.
You know, they added photos like they was filming it like in January, and you know that they added like photos of Thor in a new costume.
So they gave him a new costume.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Sure, buddy.
So no more with the cape, the red cape, and all the armor around him.
And not that hat.
Not the helmet anymore from Ragnarok. The helmet.
No. He might have the helmet in the next one, but like I don't know. It's just weird. Like they just changed some stuff around.
I think you guys just need a podcast by yourself about comic books.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing you're saying right now.
Okay, the movie Thor. Well,
I
you
know
know
what
the
you're
guy
talking about. I know that. I'm
I
not,
feel like
with Chris Hemsworth as Thor.
I don't know the guy's name. I don't know the guy.
And Loki's Thor's brother.
I just know that Thor got a hammer.
did you know
You gotta get back to reading comics though.
Terrell? Did you know?
I don't even read the ingredients and things.
You know Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
I don't
Wonder
read
Woman's
directions. I don't
mom?
do nothing.
Who do you think Wonder Woman's grandpa is?
Don't know.
I don't know the same thing as Wonder Woman.
Zeus. It's Zeus.
Oh yeah, I forgot because she's one of the Greek goddesses, right?
Yeah. So if Thor fought Zeus and Wonder Woman's grandpa Zeus, that means
I think Thor.
Zeus is supposed to be the most powerful.
true, but
Oh, did you see the what's that movie called?
Because I know from the Greek gods and all that stuff.
Did you see them?
Zeus is like, I guess he's the god of the.
did you know Superman picked up Thor's hammer?
Yeah, that is
He
true.
just yeah, but in a comic
And
book,
and it's in a
Superman
comic book.
just picked up his hammer. Half of his shirt was ripped, and then he had the Captain America shield on the other side.
Did you see the movie Wonder Woman 1984? That's on HBO Max.
I saw
Yeah,
a
it's
clip
horrible.
of it. I saw a
That movie
clip
was
of it.
okay. It was okay.
It was horrible.
It was okay though.
It was
I mean, it
horrible.
wasn't that bad.
It was horrible.
It's not that
I
bad.
mean, the story was good. The
no,
story,
the ending.
the story was good. Yeah, that was good.
And there's gonna be a Wonder Woman 3. I can't wait for that to come out.
The first Wonder Woman was good.
Yeah,
and
the
and
first
when she came in when they were doing Superman versus Batman, that
Oh
was
yeah, the
that was
Batman
dope.
versus Superman: The Dawn of Justice.
Yeah, that was good.
Did you
But
know
the
that
second movie
DC
sucked.
and Marvel fought each other one time?
Yeah, that is true.
And Wonder Woman
true.
Wonder Woman was against Storm, and Wonder Woman could have used the hammer, but she didn't want to cheat, so she lost against Storm.
X-Men. No,
They
no, no.
can't be fighting each
There's
other
many-
because they're from the same universe.
There's many Avengers that Marvel has actually created.
Well, they fight amongst themselves. Like the Hulk is always fighting one of the his own
Yeah,
people.
Hulk always fights
I like the Hulk.
the Rock guy from
Hulk slam.
Fantastic
Oh, yeah,
Four.
did you
That's
see
what I-
Hulk from 2003 when?
Hulk
Oh,
slams.
yeah.
That's all I care about.
Oh yeah, did you see the one?
I remember that when he fought the Thing.
what
The
thing?
the
He
thing.
beat
yeah.
the Thing up.
Yeah.
Did you see the one from 2003 where he jumped and he picked up the tank and threw it? That was fire.
Oh, did you know
that
that
was fire.
actually Iron Man and Black
Black
Mantis and the stretchy guy from Fantastic Four. They all sent
Fantastic
Thor.
stretch.
Yeah.
They all sent Hulk to a different universe to live and fight. So Thor was fighting in every tournament. It was like Ragnarok, the movie, but it was way different because now he was the king of that planet, and he had a
Asgard.
wife.
It was called Asgard. The planet was called Asgard.
No, it was a different planet.
It was two planets. One was Asgard and the other one was,
Yeah, the one that he battled on.
Yep.
So then he became king of that planet. And then Iron Man sent
Okay.
another ship to
This is
blow
getting
up
good.
the planet. Thor came raging back and killed everybody.
Adrian's really excited about this. This is Adrian's best podcast.
He slammed
This podcast is gonna be posted for
This
everybody
podcast
to
is gonna
see.
get posted tonight.
Captain America on the floor like it was nothing.
And Captain America got up
He
and fought back again.
slapped Black Mantis. You know when he talks.
This should be this thing should be like a full story of Marvel, and be in books. Book 1, Captain America. Book 2, Iron Man.
Did you see? So Black Mantis has every time he speaks, he destroys a planet.
Yeah,
So
that
if he
is true.
screams out loud, he destroys 10 planets.
Did you see Aquaman?
That's like my daughter. She
Did you see
screams,
Aquaman?
destroys my earth.
Yeah.
That was a good
one.
movie. That was a good
Aquaman.
The series, too,
Yeah, the first
series,
one.
The series, the animated series was good.
It was the best.
Like, and Aqualad kind of looked kind of weird though.
Have you seen Batman Legos?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
They're trying to get
Batman Lego.
Legos movie's good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Legos movie's good.
mean,
All right, guys. Well, you
The
got,
Lego and the Batman.
you got too much information. There's two of us in this podcast that have no business being here.
Did you know?
That's
you wanna
myself
say
and him. That's us two. You
Did you know that
you don't have information like you guys do.
Batman? You know Batman's son, Damian.
Yeah, Damian Wayne.
I can't even get them to stop. I'm trying to stop it like for 20
Damian.
minutes.
So
This is so good. That's why.
so Damian's grandpa died by Batman.
I
He
know.
was the guy that was immortal.
Can't
And
believe
Batman
it.
and Joker are vigilantes. Because Batman has
Who
killed
said it was his
people.
father?
That was him.
Oh, I'm just checking.
Batman.
Did Maury tell him it was his dad?
Who?
Maury Povich? No? Okay.
No.
Just checking.
Batman and the Joker are the two biggest vigilantes because Joker definitely kills a lot of people.
For having fun.
Sometimes Batman kills people, not really.
No, he kind of saves them. Did you know Batman and Joker were just friends?
Yeah.
They were friends at the beginning.
And
they knew each other.
And Joker's girlfriend Harley Quinn is one of the most evilest person in DC.
Did you see her? Oh, did you see her movie that came out?
The Birds of Prey.
Yeah,
I saw that movie.
Good. That was good.
I watched
a
a
clip of it.
Yeah,
it was good.
With Black Mask and Victor Saz.
Mhm.
And Black Mask was the enemy of Gotham, and he wanted that, and he had a diamond that he wanted to get, but the teenage girl swallowed it.
Oh yeah.
The staff room.
And that was funny.
I know, right? And then she had to get. And Harley Quinn was like,
Don't.
"How'd you eat? How did you eat it?"
Yeah, who could shove a diamond all the way down their throat?
I don't know. Who could put a diamond hanging on their forehead? I don't know. Just people do things.
There's a movie. It was called Birds of Prey with Harley Quinn, and there was this teenage
Oh yeah, I was gonna
girl.
watch it the other day. I saw the picture and I was like, oh, she's from the. She's I forgot.
Oh,
but
gosh.
then I didn't
Gosh.
watch it. I ended up
pretty
watching
bad.
What did I watch yesterday? The Judas and Messiah or something like that.
Oh
Then,
yeah, the
I watched that.
movie with all when the people came. I saw that movie.
It was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. You guys are very educated in this comic book stuff.
We gotta do another podcast about it.
I'm only gonna put this podcast.
For life.
I'm only gonna put this podcast up because you guys sounded like you were really, really having a good time.
We need to do a part 2.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, for right now, next time you get people that know about comic books, you can take me out of it, and Adrian could be the host to the podcast.
Yeah,
all right,
Adrian,
guys?
you the host, and I'm gonna be it.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Find 2 other people, and
Peace
we'll get
out.
back to this comic book stuff.
Peace out.
Peace out. The sequel is gonna come out next.
I'm bringing the
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check. Check.
Yo, that was so fun.
Comic book life.
Bye.